So, sum up the day and what you felt about today.
Well, we got a lot of good situational work today. We worked overtime. We worked backed up, starting on the 1 yard line. Uh, we worked first downs. We worked a lot of things that we're going to have to be faced with during the course of the season, and so that was good. Some of it was defense dominated. Some of it was offense dominated. Today is practice 12 or 13, and Thursday of the second week. We're finding out who's mentally tough enough to push through and focus during fatigue, and trying to push some of them along that aren't as good at it right now. These are the challenges days when your football team gets built to a certain degree to handle this kind of stuff. And so, some guys did pretty good, and some guys didn't. We gotta keep dragging along the ones that are learning how to do that, and keep improving the ones that are better at it.
But all for the last couple of days, were you saying you're really pleased with the effort? It seemed like today, for the most part, for both teams, you saw some really good effort from the guys and seemed to carry the momentum from earlier in the week.
I think so. You got to understand where you're at in this grind, and Sunday's our next day off, and we just got to keep pushing through that. I think we got a little wore down towards the end of practice. Each unit kind of took turns a little bit, and individuals take turns. And when those individuals are on the field and they're not focused, they make mistakes that hurt you on both sides of the football. The defense didn't finish very strong, but they started strong. The offense didn't start very well, but they finished strong. So we'd like to get to a little bit more degree of consistency, throughout a practice. But the ebbs and flows of a game are going to be like that, and you have to withstand and understand and win the test of time over the 4 quarters.
Coach, can you talk about Curry Berry? He's kind of gone back from defensive end to linebacker, defensive end all over. How would you say his progress is going? I saw he's gotten some snaps with the ones.
Curry, I think right now where he'll fit most in our program will be defensive end. I think eventually he could move back to linebacker, but right now to play this year and to help this defense, that's where he needs to be with Mike and David, especially at linebacker. And the move back for him was pretty seamless because he's used to that position, and the move to linebacker has been more time consuming. And we didn't start him there in spring practice. We moved him there in the fall, and so the learning curve was much bigger because of that. So he's more comfortable at DB end. You can tell that he's playing faster, and I think he'll be a help to us this year.